Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Irish Gaming. Today we have Pokemon Scarlet Shiny Only Edition. It's episode 2, and no matter what, we're going to end up with the Shiny Charm at the end of this episode. So we actually have to progress a little bit to make that happen, so hopefully we can get that done and out of the way this episode. So next episode, we can focus on Shiny hunting. Now last time we left off over in this area. I gotta be honest, I wish I could Shiny hunt. I really wish I could Shiny hunt, but I think a part of it is if I spend the time trying to Shiny hunt, we're gonna spend so much time out here because we are still at full odds, right? If we got a Shiny, it would be full odds, it'd be just full luck, and it's almost smarter to push ahead and use our one Pokemon and hope we can't, get through the story enough to get the Shiny Charm checked off and, have it obtained. So, obviously, I've said this before in previous things. I will say it again here. This is unmodded. This is a regular copy of Pokemon Scarlet. This is on my Switch OLED. And the way we are going to get the Shiny Charm early is pretty simply, I brought every Pokemon over from Pokemon Home to complete the Pokedex so we can get the Shiny Charm. That's it. That's literally how we're doing the Shiny only. Now, instead of just accepting and using my starter as it is, I do have, if you didn't watch last episode, please go watch it, but I did have an extra from Pokemon Go, Shiny Craxley. The Craxley I was originally planning to bring over that was Shiny was level 30. And yeah, I was like, uh-oh. So we brought over our level 14 one. It's worse than our level 31, but that's probably a little bit more realistic, like stats-wise. But nice thing about it is it's level 14, so we have a little bit of a bonus advantage, but not by much, right? Levels in this really don't matter as much. Man, I really, a part of me hopes that I'll randomly run across a Shiny. But obviously without the sound effect, we are also kinda at the whim of having to find a Shiny. Some Pokemon are not kind Shinies. For instance, you see, oh, look at all these guys running over here. Look how cute they are. Aww, look at all the babies. Now, Igglybuff. How do you tell it's shiny? Well, its regular form is bright pink. Its shiny is a dull pink. That is the only difference. Unless I see two standing right next to each other and one is noticeably duller without the shadows messing with it, there's no way to tell, right? Like this one right here, because it's slightly duller, could have been shiny, or the shadows could just make it look like duller. Yeah, it's unfortunate that some of these Pokemon, the ones we don't know, we're gonna have to heavily scrutinize. The ones that are common, like this guy turns like all white very easy. Okay, this is where my Shiny knowledge fails me. I don't think I know Sunkerns off the top of my head. Okay, let me look it up. Okay, so it just turns like a faded yellow and the green kind of goes from a really nice green to like a yellowish green. All right. So, yeah. Now the nice thing is we don't have to worry about catching anything right now. We don't need to go hunt for a shiny. But I'm running around collecting items, but maybe we should actually progress forward and I can always come back to get more items. Now let's talk about the rules. You see them on screen right now. Now, they're not that complex, right? Rules are pretty simple. The starter is replaced with a shiny equivalent. We've done that. Pokedex will be auto-completed to boost shiny odds. That's pretty much not true, but it's more of Pokedex will be auto-completed to get the shiny charm. Maybe I should change that wording. Pokedex will be auto-completed to get shiny charm. Yeah, I'll change it to that. I think I like that wording better. Yeah. Yeah. Pokedex will be auto-completed to get shiny charm. Yeah, I think that is better. It'll change next episode. A new shiny must be caught before each story point. Now, what are the story points? Well, after we get the shiny charm, it is any progression to the 3 main storylines and pretty much any story point in the DLCs. So yeah. Duplicate shinies do not count unless it can branch. So, you know, EV, you know, any Pokemon with multiple evolutions can pretty much work like that. Kitakami is unlocked after 10 shinies a card. That shouldn't be too hard. And Blueberry Academy is obviously unlocked after the main story. We also have challenges. If you guys would like to give me a challenge I have to complete here in this shiny only run, please comment down below. All right, let's get into it. So I paused here so the birds can look at me and judge my life choices, which they are doing very successfully. If I had a okay, talking about shinies, there's a lot of shinies in this game especially for newer Pokemon, I don't have or did not get to use through a playthrough. Oh, Pichu's another one of those that are really tough. Oh, I didn't know Combee spawned here. Hey, Pichu, are you shiny? No, okay. I know Pikachu's are like just a slightly different shade, and it's a lot more noticeable in ZA than it is in this game. That's a male Combee. I just wanted to see if there was a female amongst the bunch. I also want to just have fun, right? No, and nope. No female Combees amongst the bunch. I don't need them anyways, but still, I thought I'd check. All right, let's keep moving. So obviously I could explore this entire area, which I plan to. I plan to come back here, properly battle everyone, and shiny hunt back here. Because truth be told, there are a lot of Pokemon in this area I would not mind getting shiny. Now, as I was saying before I stopped myself, when it comes down to Pokemon I would want shiny in this playthrough, obviously Gen 9 Pokemon is something I would... Okay, so I think we got this. We're good here. Maybe we should battle this guy? Get a battle going while I talk about this. So some of the Pokemon I would love to use throughout a playthrough that I really didn't, or you know, did kind of use but kind of moved off of. Finding a Nimble shiny and getting a low kicks would be kind of cool. Smoliv up to Arbolivo would be pretty cool because I don't have a grass type. Palmont wouldn't be bad, but it'd be an extra would be an extra like fighting type since our starter is fighting. You know, Knackley would be a nice one. Tadbulb would be an electric. Wattrel, Toad's cool. Capsicid would be cool. You know, there's a lot of Pokemon that I would not mind. Wiglet, but I already have technically water here. Varoom, you know, there's a lot of cool Pokemon I did not get to use. Mainly because I had the starters and they cover typings. But also there's so many shinies I would just love to have in general. Right? Things like Lechonk, which are in, you know, Legends EA. You know, like getting any shiny that isn't in Legends EA would be big. Wait, Lechonk isn't in the DLC, right? Nah. Lechonk, come here, buddy. Yeah, just Scarlet about it. So, like, at the end of the day, like, I would love some of those Pokemon that aren't in that Pokedex to move on. Yeah, why not? So, with our Pokemon being level 14, we pretty much should wipe out most of the competition. But since we only have one Pokemon as it is right now, we'll see how it goes. Now, again, I do want to know I'm playing on the Switch OLED, so do not expect Switch 2 graphics or speed. You know what's funny? If they mention how many Pokemon I've caught, it's like I've completed the whole Pokedex, but I only have one Pokemon. Oh shoot, I hit Water Gun on my Aqua Jet, but it doesn't matter. This should still kill, yeah. It's kind of cool to have a shiny starter though. Like I think having the starter shiny locked feels a little bad, because I would have loved to like actually have the grind of doing on stream and grinding out. So this is where we have a little bit of a problem. Is like, we have one type. We are water. Hurting electric types, not easy. You know, thankfully we are over leveled, so we should take a hit even from double stab super effective. Yeah, I don't have my Terra thing yet. I should take this Thunder Shock though, even with double. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, that's going to hurt. But thankfully this should take it out and we win. But we get paralyzed, but that's fine. We can just heal up. But yeah, ultimately my goal is, like I said, to get the Shining Charm. Now thankfully the Pokedex is done. All that work last night was worth it. And so now I should be able to go to the school, go to the biology lab and just get it. And if I can get that and leave and come back to this area to shiny hunt without progressing the story, I will. Honestly, I will do that. Oh, I got some revives. Let's go. Yeah, I'm so glad I have the track suit over that ugly school uniform. I do need to get her an outfit that's slightly better, truth be told. My character's outfit just, it's alright. It's better than what it was, but it's not exactly my style aesthetic. So, hopefully I can get her a better outfit. Oh, I wonder if that girl that gives you all the like different phone cases and stuff is still gonna give it to me despite me claiming it for Violet. I mean, Scarlet is its own game, but I don't know if it's like, oh, we've detected you've already claimed this stuff. You don't need it again. Right? Hmm. I think it's that girl by the post up there. So I do want to go to the hair salon though. I have a ton of money because I got all the rewards from the Pokedex thing. Not so much a fashionista as I just want to change my hairstyle. Ever since last night I made the comment recording the last episode and mentioned Ramona Flowers, I now want to go with the shorter haircut. So, yeah. I mean, this haircut isn't bad, but yeah. Head to the school gate. Oh, can I not interact with anyone yet? Kanto. So I should get the Eevee case. Oh, I thought it was an Eevee case I got because I played the Eevee game. Oh well. But I can get them, which is awesome. I definitely don't want the ball guy one. I don't remember these cases because I didn't ever really look at them. I didn't get them to way later. So maybe I will use one of them. We'll check in a moment. And the last one here shall be the Hisui. Alright. So let's actually stop and go check this out. So the Arc Phone, Ball Guy, Pokéetch, Pika-V. Okay, the Neo Kitakami case is what I rocked last time. Scarlet looks like the book cover, so that's why it was called that. The Arc Phone is literally just a copy of the phone, the Pokeball, Pokéetch. You know, I think I'll just keep the Neo Kitakami. I was debating about changing it, but I don't think it's really worth it. Alright, I need to find the salon. I'm so used now to playing this game, being able to ride. Well, technically not this game, but, you know, riding on Miraidon in Violet, that it just feels kind of wrong walking everywhere. It doesn't feel right. Alright, yes, please. 3K? Dang. So obviously I'm okay with my hair color. No. Do I want it asymmetrical? See, I'm locked between the asymmetrical cut. Ooh, I kind of like that curly bob look. Pigtails is cute, but not what I'm looking for. What's this? I kind of like this one. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this romantic tuck. I like it. I think that looks good. That's a cute hairstyle. Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. Still have the... Why am I going to detail about my hairstyle? I was about to go into a deep discussion about what I like about the hairstyle. I mean, it's really nice. It is. I quite like it. So there's other shops here. Hats, glasses, socks. I have money, so maybe I should customize my outfit a little bit. So, I mean... Do I want to go with, like, purple? And go with, like, my channel colors, or... Do I want to go for something... different? Well, for now, I'll just grab some black socks, just to, you know, nice and simple. We'll exit out because this is just socks. This isn't anything big and fancy. Alright, shoes. I would very much like something than just these white trainers. Like, the purple isn't bad. The pink isn't bad. Turquoise. Beige, olive. Earthworm. Oh, it's like earthworm. Okay. Couple. Drowsing. Oh, yo, hold on. A. B's are right. Oh, I like C. We're going with this. Pink purple is going to be our style. Because of the shoes. Yeah. Those shoes, just the base alone, like, has based my style off of it. Let's keep going. This is a coffee shop. Rough and tough. Oh, it's like gloves. Do we really need gloves? Let's see what they have here. Mittens. I don't really think I need any. Okay, I was kind of hoping to find like an actual store with like some like pants or some like jackets and stuff. What's in here? Nothing. Oh wait, no. Oh, this is okay. I've never actually gone shopping for any of the tablecloth stuff. I don't need any of this. I mean, technically I could try to hatch an egg and get us shiny that way. Oh, a new bag. Yeah, let's try to see if we can't get a new bag. All right. So I don't really want the canvas backpack. Let's see if they have, that's all they have. It's like canvas backpack. Okay. A little disappointed by that. I'll keep this one. The leather bag looks pretty nice. Yo, why is this like upside down? Hello? There we go. Deli bird, shirk hands. Well, so there is no place to like actually get. All right. Well, I mean, at least we got some new shoes, and we got a better hairstyle. That's something. Okay, here we go. Man, I was really hoping to be able to change my outfit a bit more, if I'm honest. Little disappointed, but not the end of the world, obviously. Definitely not the end of the world, but you know, you kind of hope that you get to change it. I wonder what would happen if I walked away. But, I mean, Penny just looks like she needs help and she's so adorable. How could you say no? How could you not help Penny? Not to mention her story, you kind of like feel for her. Nope. I have no idea who you are, dude. Even if I played Violet, I'm gonna pretend I don't know who you are. Okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. Gonna 100% pretend I don't know who you are. I have to say, I really do like this hairstyle. The back is really interesting to like look at. It's a nice little, you know, bunch. And then the front still has the like right style of, yeah. I quite like it. I quite like it. I'm so proud of myself. All right, let's just Aqua Jet. It's our best attack. And down goes Strudel. Let's go. I'm way too pleased with myself with that hairstyle choice. Craxley's almost level 15. I do have to be careful of over leveling him, but with him being our only like Pokemon, there's not much I can do about it. And Nimona shows up. I don't think she'd report you so much as just battle you until you're like unconscious. Hi. We weren't doing that. Oh, sure. Oh, Terror Orb. Let's go. I'm really happy, like, outside the outfit, right? I'm really happy with how my character's design is coming along. I got some cool shoes I'm okay with. The backpack's acceptable for until I find the right one. The outfit will do for now, but I don't know. It doesn't really feel like it suits our character, you know? I think I have to Terra this battle, right? So Terra, double stab, Aqua Jet will probably do the job. And our shiny gets a crown on its head. It's really hard to tell he's shining with the terrestrialization. You can still kind of tell, but yeah. Oh, it lived. Yeah, this Craxley, just to let you know, is not a top tier Craxley by any means. I don't think he has very high stats. He is as run-of-the-mill of a Pokemon as possible, which is probably not good for my one Pokemon. You know, why, dude? Look at her. Look at the girl still celebrating. I know it's how it's scripted, but it's funny he lost and she's still cheering. All right. Yeah, I don't mind the sweatshirt as much, but the pants are kind of meh. But I just don't really have good. I don't have a really good pant I could put on. So, yeah. I just realized with my character being a girl, poor Arvin's gonna be the only guy in the group. I just realized that, like, before with Violet, my character was a guy, you know, because usually when I play these games, no matter what, I always choose a male character to represent, like, me. But in this case, I decided to make a female character. Usually in a second playthrough of a game, I will choose the other one, just especially since they have customizable outfits and stuff. It's really cool to be able to, like, see what other clothing options there were and stuff like that. You know. Because I definitely don't mind designing, you know, I've done, like, RPG and stuff where I've had to design characters and design outfits and stuff for that. So for me, it definitely would not bother me to do, to design a female character. I really like this hairstyle, I gotta be honest. I like these shoes, too. Like, I would wear these shoes in real life. They look good. They really do. I like the color aesthetic. If you did not know, I actually have, like, a family crest. Obviously, I won't reveal it or anything. But my family crest does have purple and pink in it. So purple and pink not only is purple, pink, red, black, like a lot of those are my favorite colors, but family-wise, purple and pink have a spot in my family heritage. So I very much love those colors, and it's because of my family lineage and heritage, they play a big part in it. Because my family is kind of, you know, has some cool stories attached to it, so anytime I can represent any purple or pink, I'll be happy. Now the question is do I actually have to progress through any of this story? Or can I sneak around and go pick up the shiny charm before the end of the episode? If I can, then we can run around the base area and try to see if we can't find a shiny, you know? Alright, I think it's the biology lab I have to get to. We had a blast. Okay. I don't remember the Violet Academy that well, but did the Violet Academy have sprinkles all over the place? I don't remember there being sprinkles on the walls. Am I being forced to? I really hope I am not being forced to, but I am. Okay. I like how everybody else is in their school uniform or equivalent, and I'm just gonna be walking in with a sweatshirt like, yo, what up? I ain't following the school rules. Screw y'all. Okay. I like everything. I do know it's, I mean, I guess it's to complete the Pokedex so I can get the shiny charm. I stand out like a sore thumb with my hair. Okay. Shoot, I am absolutely... Yeah. It's not gonna let me just check out anything like... Hey, look, Zora. Oh, there's Arvin. I'm so tiny. I'm so little. I mean, I think the male character is also really tiny. I was smaller than almost everybody. But, yeah. Well, I do know what it is, so... I like how there's a little kid back over there. And I know it's just a design thing, but it looks like he's, like, watching and listening. Like these Combies, man. Why are there Combies everywhere listening to every conversation? They're drones. No, just kidding. Could you imagine a Pokemon like, oh, I totally forgot the name for it. Oh, how am I forgetting what they're called? Oh my god, my brain is absolutely failing me here. Like a conspiracy theorist. You know, like, oh, the cone bees aren't real bees. They're drones listening for the, you know, like, that's what it sounded like, that these cone bees are here just listening to all the conversations. They're not actual cone bees, they're drones. Great. Oh, yeah. That's right. I'm gonna, the past paradoxes. I won't have the future paradoxes in this one. Yes. All right. So obviously, oh, I like how I just realized this phone has all the Flabébés. Or Floette? Is that Flabébé? No, that's Flabébé. So the Path of Legends. Now remember, we can't do a single one of these until we get a shiny. Ooh, I got Stardust. Thank you. I need more money to buy my clothes. I need, you know. But like, I know they're designed over here like they're having a conversation, but he's just kind of like over here crouched like he's listening, like, yes, 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 Herba Mystica. You know, like the kid's listening into the conversation. I keep forgetting how big Zorua actually is. Yeah, I still think this phone case is one of the better ones. I like the black, purple, and pink aesthetic. So yeah. I really wonder how nice it'd be to cuddle up with some of these Pokemon. I know, I bet in real life, some of these Pokemon would be like not annoying, but like tough to take care of. Like, could you imagine having like a Mareep? I would love to have Mareep. I love Mareep. I love Flappy. I love Ampharos. But if they got anything in their wool, you'd have to carefully brush and, you know, like it'd take a lot of work to take care of some of these Pokemon with thick, fluffy fur. You know? And, or like having a Zorua who's like a trickster. Why does my character look like she's judging him and his life choices? Wow, Zora's bigger than Breezel almost. That's amazing to me. I mean, could you imagine if you had a Zora and it had to wake you up in the morning? That thing jumping on you would hurt. All right, now hopefully I'll be able to access the biology lab. Nope. I will have to progress through all this to get the shiny charm. Maybe, hopefully, we can do a little bit of shiny hunting. But yeah. Look at that dude's haircut. Bro, what is that hairstyle? I think she's the only one we ever hear her actually call her. They say they call her La Primera, but like only Nimona ever calls her that. Yeah, I will. I like how she had this whole speech she wrote, like, yeah! I wonder if you said you wanted to become champion or become a battler, if her speech would change at all. You know? Alright. So again, another storyline that we can't complete a single one until we get a shiny. And remember, one shiny means we just have to go pick whichever one we want to do, and then we hunt more shinies. Yep. This is the only option. Man, I was really hoping we can get access to biology lab already, so we can get the shiny charm. You know, that's the whole point of this episode. Okay. And this will be our first time meeting the professor of Pokemon Scarlet. I do like the difference between the past and future professors. Like, the future professor has a futuristic look to him. He's really well kept, obviously. Spoiler alert, if you've never played Violet, but he's like a robot, you know, like a, you know. But like, she has fangs, her hair is unkempt and wild, she has, you know, fur on her, you know, like, she really feels like a past, you know. I like the design. Like, the difference is noticeable. Yeah, I'll keep Koraidon on. All right. All right. Hopefully, I know I've been harping on it, but please, 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 allow me access to get the shiny charm now. I really, when I said at the end of the episode, I really didn't mean the actual, like, last minute of the episode. You don't know. I might burn down the school. You have no idea what I'm capable of, Nimona. Okay? I could be a danger. Okay, well, to my dorm room. Awesome. Is it just me, or does it look worse than the Violet one? I think I have to rest, right? I don't think I can just leave and go to the thing. Yeah, as I thought. I think I tried that last time in Violet. Yep, alright. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to wait till pretty much the last minute of the episode to get the shiny charm. All right. It's time. I just want to be able to get the shiny charm. Why are you making it so difficult? I know story stuff. I mean, this is why I said that until after the I was afraid this is what was going to happen. That's why I said none of this was locked behind finding a shiny. Trying to find a full-on shiny would take forever before this. And I really want this series to be a little bit more than 10 episodes of shiny hunting and no progression. Man, I bet this game would look a lot better in Switch 2. But I do not have the funds at the time to get a Switch 2. Wish I did. I wish I did. But one day soon. Look at my little grin. You know what? I would always treasure the shiny charm. All right, let me back in the school. Come on, just let me back in the school so I can get the shiny charm. Hopefully there is no lock requirements for the shiny charm. Entering is a violation of rules. Meanwhile, me, I'm gonna go there. All right, let's see if we can't get the shiny charm and spend the last like 10 something minutes of the episode shiny hunting. Is this the soonest I can get the shiny charm? I think it was the biology lab, right? Oh, aren't we gonna get a bunch of rewards from him too? Oh, do I need... Hold on. Maybe I need to actually leave the school first and then come back. Alright, so let me try that. Alright, yeah, I think I probably... I think I probably need access to the ride. Yeah, I think I actually need to actively, like, get the ability to ride Koraidon, and then I'll be able to. So what is the earliest point? It probably is as soon as we can get the ability to ride Koraidon. Which isn't too bad, you know. Obviously, we have a lot of things to do. The one sad thing is there's Pokemon we can catch, like the treasures. But when it comes down to it, the treasures we still can't use because they're shiny locked. And I want to make sure anything I use has to be shiny catchable. I could bring over the shiny treasures of Ruin because I have them. But yeah. Will you two stop fighting? I'm right here. Guys, Mom and Dad are fighting. Again, those 5 also locked behind needing a shiny each. We're gonna need a lot of shinies, guys. And with the shiny claws in place, Duke claws in place, I mean, we're going to be in some trouble. I'm fine. Yeah, thank you. So now that we know, obviously it's Mabostiv. It's funny reading that. And here we go. Right on. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm actually, after I get in Shine Charm, heading back to the first area. And roaming around there. Alright, now I believe I can get the Shiny Charm. The mass outbreaks are occurring. Oh, I didn't think about this. Will the mass outbreaks all show up? Show the Pokemon? Yeah, because I've completed the deck. So Basculin, Honchkrow. Oh no, there's an unknown one. So that's probably like a different color or variant or something. Oh yeah, I can't boost yet. And my jump is so small. I forgot how restricted the ride is. Oh man, I've been so reliant on gliding and flying and stuff. Oh, I'm doomed. Alright, I should be able to get the Shiny Charm though. So let's go. Here we go. Shiny Charm going to be obtained. And then I will do a little bit of shiny hunting in the first area. Battle trainers, etc, etc. Come on, give me the Shine Charm. Yeah. Yep. It feels kind of weird to have all 400 and he's just like, man, you got 30. Oh, false swipe. Let's go. I would like a false swipe Mon. That I can, like, you know, but I can't, you know, there's nothing I can do about trying to get that. Right? Oh, 20 Ultra Balls, let's go. Yeah, I got 200. Yeah, man, I got Pokemon all from home. I mean, all over the world. Hey, Quick Balls. That's going to be massive. See, Quick Balls are going to be... Those 20 Quick Balls are going to help with possibly getting shinies. Yep. And we obtain the Shiny Charm. There it is, guys. And then we get the certification. I do have to say, the certificate looks amazing. And there we go. With the shiny charm obtained, and now we can also get false swipe, we can now actually set out on our journey. Now, I do want to go back to the beginning area and explore it, because I think it is only right if I can catch my first shiny in that area. And remember, any shiny we come across will count. It's not like we need to catch one shiny and then go do a mission, catch another shiny and go do a mission. We can literally just go and catch as many shinies as we want, and we get to complete that many missions. Each shiny gets the chance to complete one, right? So even if we catch 2 back to back right now, that means we need to go out and complete 2 things, right? We get to. It's the freedom of that, so yeah. Man, I think the first thing I want to do is probably the gym, and then the first thing to get the ability to actually boost. Like those, I think that's my first goals. I think the gym first makes sense. You know, get a badge, increase the level, make Pokemon a little easier to catch. But then I think after that, it has to be upgrading our ride Pokemon. So we'll do a little bit of roaming around looking for shinies. Now the sad thing is obviously my shiny skills will all be based around if I can remember what shinies look like. Uh-oh. Or I just accidentally run into things. The one thing about him in this form is his legs sticking out and not being tucked away does kind of block a little bit of the vision. Not a ton, obviously, not the end of the world, but like, yeah. Also, I'm so used to like hunting in areas where I like am after one Pokemon. Hunting like such an open thing is going to be kind of tough. There's an item over there. I'm also going to try to grab the items as I can. I just ran into something. I literally did not see it there. Man. I mean, we might as well battle the trainers as we see them. I think I need to battle 5 in this area to get the reward from the guy, so yeah. Although I do have to be careful about my Pokemon over-leveling. So I do have to watch out for Craxley over-leveling. Yeah, and Shinx lived. Wow, okay. Thundershock. And Aqua Jet. And there we go. Oh, he has another Pokemon. Oh no, okay, it just took a minute. No, my Pokemon's just way too high level, dude. You have nothing to worry about. Alright, so we'll wrap around, go collect that item, and... I can't hop over. It feels kind of weird to like... I know that's the whole point of the shiny only, is to only get shinies. It feels weird to run around in an area in a game I played this gen. I played, you know, Violet. But it's weird to run around Scarlet. First time playing it and like avoid Pokemon. Oh, Electro Ball. It feels weird to actively avoid stuff. Could you imagine if there's a shiny like right here and I couldn't get to it because I can't? Oh, I can't hop over that. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I didn't realize you could hop over that little part. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. Oh, brother. Now, if I had to place a bet on what my first shiny would be here, I'm guessing it'd be one of the like common ones, like either the pig or Tortua or, you know, something like that. I don't think it'd be one of the harder to spot ones because it's like I would actively have to battle and hope I could tell the difference between like a Pichu or a, you know, how many battles do I need for this guy? 4 trainers. Oh, I already got it. Okay. Oh, T-Wave. That's not bad, actually. Don't need to collect gimme gold coins, because that's shiny locked. There's a Bachirisu, but it's blue, not pink. I think the worst case scenario is a shiny of a type we already have, like another water type, would absolutely not be helpful. Like, it'd at least be a second Pokemon, but it would just mean a strong electric type would cook our team. Full heal. Metal Claw. Okay. Also, we already have a physical attacker, so getting a special attacker wouldn't be bad. But obviously, am I expecting to find a shiny in these first like 10 minutes after getting the shiny charm? No. No, I'm not. But you never know, and that's the point of checking. Let me make sure I have all the items. Because there's items in this town. There's one. I thought there was another one somewhere. Huh. Maybe I'm mistaken. All right, now that we have the ability to jump, can I get up here? No. We need like the really... Oh, wait, kind of? Maybe? Maybe if we... like... No, it's not really worth the hassle trying. Yeah, that's not really worth the hassle. Alright, so let's keep moving around here a little bit. I mean, whichever shiny we find, we have to use on the team until we get enough to, you know, build a full team and have extras. Can I make this jump with him? I kinda can, I think, if I timed it better. Wait, hold on, I didn't, no, let me back up, never mind. I'm back down again. See, it's because of these shadows, it's like, are any of these... I wish there was another way to tell if this thing was shiny or not. Like, okay, to be honest, am I really wanting a Wigglytuff on my team? No, but it's like, how would I know these guys are shiny? You know, like, yeah, it's one of those things where, yeah, let's keep looking around. Let's keep moving. I swore there was 3 items in here. The one here, the one over there. Dude, am I just like... Maybe I'm wrong? Thought there was a third... Or did I already collect an item when I was over here the first time? Maybe I did. Well, let's continue our hunt. I mean, finding a shiny early on, like really early on, would be very helpful. Like, it would change the entire course of this series. Because right now, our whole goal is to find a shiny. And the kind of, I don't want to say crappy part, but the part about this that makes it rough. Oh, is your shiny? I think this is another shiny that's like nightmare to tell a difference, right? So I think this shiny is just another one that like, it just becomes like faded pink. Let me see, Hoppity. Yeah, it just goes from like a dark pink to a light pink, like a faded pink. So like this thing right here could be shiny. It isn't. But it's like, I wouldn't know. Right? That's the bad part about some of these shinies. Is some of them stand out, some of them are just, how in the world will I know? You know? How in the world could I know? Endure, okay, not that exciting, but it is new. Question is what would our first shiny be? Now, the unfortunate part about all of this, too, and I'll talk about it here really quick. These. Terra Raids have a decreased chance of having, like, the Shining Charm doesn't work on them. They're full odds. So there's no point in actually doing them. Unfortunately. I mean, who knows? Maybe we can get lucky, but yeah. Oh, what is your shiny little guy? You're also Gen 4. Right? You introduced with the other baby Pokemon? Or you Gen 3? Azrael was introduced Gen 3. Oh, it's green. Okay, good. I just didn't know if it was going to be a... Oh, my bad. You're not obviously shiny. I ran into. I didn't know if it was going to be like... Yeah. I know. I just didn't know if its shiny would be different than its evolution. So you never truly know, right? You never truly know when one of these Pokemon might have a different shiny than its evolution line. So obviously Meryl and like, you know, Meryl turns different color, Azrael turns yellow. So a bunch of Wiglet here, which is cool, but we can obviously see none of them are shiny. There's a Magikarp, obviously he's not golden. One thing I am glad is like a lot of the Gen 9 Pokemon shinies stand out significantly. Like Lechonk goes from black to pink, Tornadilla goes from white to red, Nimble goes from black to gold, Palmy goes from orange to like a bright pink, Tandemaus is kind of rough, but Fido goes from white to like baked, right? Smoliv gets a black olive on its head. You know, a lot of these Pokemon, like Toedscool, all white. Right? Some of them very much change a different color. Like, another thing with Wiglet. Like, for some reason, if you couldn't tell its white turns yellow, its nose turns from pink to purple. Right? A lot of the shinies are pretty obvious standouts. So, yeah. But now we just have to hope we find a shiny. Unfortunately, we do have one weakness right now with our current spawn pool. Okay. There we go. Let's keep the map locked. There is not a Pokemon we can, like, do a Pokemon really easily to reach that we can do an outbreak for. Like, I guess there's a Magikarp right there we can try to do, but we don't need a water type. Basculin's there, but it's blue stripe. We really don't need that. You know, most of these other areas we can't reach. So it's just really unfortunate that, like, if there was like a Psyduck outbreak, or well, Psyduck is a... Oh, I didn't mean to run into you, buddy. My bad. Psyduck is a water type, so that would be unfortunate. But my point is, right, is that at the end of the day, if we had a Pokemon outbreak here that was like Lechonk, right, or Tarantula, then we could try to do that outbreak next episode to try and get a shiny and try to like move on and progress forward, because we can't do anything right now until we find a shiny. And a part of me does want to try to find a shiny in this beginning area. Now, is that the most efficient? No, probably not. Is there other areas with more Pokemon that are probably easier to spot? 100%. But a part of me does want to try to get a Pokemon here. Oh, that's another item to sell. Like, it'd be great to find a shiny in this starting area and really have our first, you know... Ooh, Protect. That's not bad. Especially, we may throw it on our Pokemon, on Craxley. Ooh, Struggle Bug. Just to help protect him if we know he's in a situation where it's like, you know, oh, we may need a moment to heal up. We can protect and gauge what's going to happen. And, you know, because right now with one Pokemon, we're going to have to play very smart. Now, a shiny like Flamigo would be awesome. But Flamigo's shiny is kind of an odd one. Because unlike a lot of the Gen 9 Pokemon, Flamigo has the curse of being just a slightly different, lighter tone. But it's like really pale. Like, it's like almost white. It's like that pale. So I think it's okay as it is. Now, obviously, we could battle these things to get experience and get candy and all that, too. Rock Blast. Man. Wait, is that an Oricorio? I didn't know Oricorio spawned over here. Strongest in Area 1. Alright, we'll wrap up our battle with Alejandro here, and that will wrap up the episode. I spent a little too much time, and next episode we'll pick up, and it'll be an official shiny hunt. Alright, I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys are too. Stab, super effective Aqua Jet should take Rockruff out. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm happy we got the shiny charm. Now, the shiny hunt begins, and how long it'll take, I have no idea. That's the kind of junky part about it, is I truly don't know how long it will take to find a shiny. You know, hopefully we can find one pretty quick, but yeah. You never know. And Lechonk goes down, so that's 2 out of the 3 Pokemon. We'll wing attack here, because... Ooh, fake out. Flinch. Okay, yeah. Wing attack. Oh, nice. And then we can just Aqua Jet to knock it out. And there we go. We have won against the strongest trainer in this area. I mean, we always knew the strongest trainer in this area was us, but, you know. Oh. Well, this is a unexpected ending to this episode. Craxley is evolving to Craxwell. Oh, yo, I like his shiny. Hold on. Look at his little golden feet. Yo, Craxwell, you look good, shiny. I actually prefer his shiny over his regular. I don't know why I went here like this. I actually like his shiny. So let me see. Hold on a minute. I should probably give him Pound over Water Gun just to have another move. Because he is going to be a physical attacker. By the way, you can tell his nature is not exactly great. It lowers his attack. We do need to change his nature, but I am going to drop a save here. And this is where we're going to wrap up. And I guess next episode, we'll start the Shiny Hunt. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.